Lena hated rainy afternoons, the kind that made the whole town smell like wet soil and loneliness. She was stuck in her grandmother's old house, creaky floors, dusty shelves, and 100 clocks that never ticked on time. While exploring the attic, she found a small wooden box under a pile of yellowed newspapers. Inside was a single pencil, smooth, dark, and oddly warm to the touch. On one side, faint letters shimmered in gold. "Draw with care. Life lasts 8 minutes." Lena frowned. "Weird," she muttered. But she pocketed it anyway. Downstairs, thunder growled outside as she sat at the kitchen table with an old notebook. She decided to test it. Her first drawing was a simple butterfly. The moment she lifted her pencil, the butterfly fluttered up from the page, real wings, glowing dust, and all. Lena gasped. It flew around her head, soft as a dream. Then, exactly 8 minutes later, it vanished, like smoke in sunlight. She stared at the blank space where it had been. The pencil, it was magic. Over the next few days, Lena tested it again. She drew a steaming cup of cocoa and sipped real chocolate until it disappeared. She drew a key. It unlocked her bedroom window. She even drew her lost cat Milo, who purred and rubbed against her legs before fading away. Each time 8 minutes, exactly. But one night, curiosity pushed her further. She missed her grandfather, the man who used to tell her stories about stars and inventions before he passed away 2 years ago. He'd been a scientist, always scribbling blueprints no one understood. And there was one mystery he left behind, a workshop at the edge of town, locked ever since his death. So Lena made a decision. She drew a door, tall, iron-framed, glowing faintly, and whispered, "Take me to Grandpa's workshop." The door shimmered and opened. Cold air rushed through. Heart-pounding, Lena stepped inside. The room was just as he'd left it. Maps, papers, and mechanical parts everywhere. Dust floated in the air like stars. On the desk was a note, yellow and fragile. "If you found this, it means the pencil chose you." Her breath caught. The pencil? Chose her? The note continued. "I created the pencil to bridge imagination and reality. But power comes with limits. What you draw lives for 8 minutes. Just enough to remind us that creation is precious because it's fleeting. Use it wisely." Tears welled in her eyes. She whispered, "I miss you, Grandpa." And before she could stop herself, she began to draw his face. Every stroke trembled. The curve of his smile, the glint in his glasses, the warmth she remembered. When she finished, the air shimmered, and there he was. "Lena," he said softly, smiling. "You found it." She threw her arms around him, crying. "I have so many things to tell you." For 8 minutes they talked. He told her he was proud of her. He told her that dreams only become real when you have the courage to draw them, even if they don't last forever. And as the clock struck the 8th minute, his form began to fade. "Don't be sad," he whispered. "The pencil's gift isn't to hold on. It's to remind you that imagination is life." Then he was gone. Lena sat in silence, clutching the pencil. Her tears dried slowly. She didn't use it for a long time after that. She locked it in a drawer and focused on school, on art, on life itself. Years passed. One morning, grown-up Lena sat in a classroom full of children, her own students. She was an art teacher now. A little boy tugged her sleeve and asked, "Miss Lena, do you believe drawings can come alive?" She smiled, pulling out an old wooden box from her bag. Inside, the pencil still shimmered faintly. "Maybe," she said, "but even if they don't, the magic is already in your hand when you start to draw." She placed the pencil on the boy's desk. "Here, try it." As he began to sketch a bird, the air seemed to hum softly. Lena smiled. She didn't need to see it take flight to know, somewhere in some small, beautiful way, the magic was still alive.